No, we love working in the state of Indiana, and it's been from my seat as leading a U.S. manufacturer in automation and robotic services is quite unique, where most of the automation robotics comes from outside this country. To be in Indiana has been a real strength for us because it's very welcoming. Having a landscape of very diverse manufacturing companies throughout the state gives us a really nice backdrop to apply our products and really grow with our people.
And as we continue and our product becomes more advanced and we can become more advanced, the robotics automation is going to be important in supporting that.
And that's the important thing. I think a lot of times people think of software and tech, but when you're actually making things that people use as tangible, it gives me more satisfaction.
The hard hat, the jeans, the boots, an iPad, back on the assembly line, programming a robot. That's pretty cool.
It's a great place to do business, pro-business economy, support at all levels, local, state, and certainly at the federal level.
The community just kind of comes together as a whole.
It's just a great place to work.
Things have certainly changed over the decades, but the way that things have been connected together are just an indicator that there is a real future interest in seeing our young people connected, staying in Indiana and becoming part of the economy.
I can tell you there's quite a difference when you come to Indiana with regards to the administration, how they're pro-business, and with regards to the grants and training that's available at a state and local level is unsurpassed.
The other thing that struck me in putting this forum together is how much manufacturing there is in the state. I mean, I called over 100 businesses and I didn't even scratch the surface.
I can see the benefit when I didn't even really understand it, of what being in a place like Indiana is all about. Being a state legislator, I know that we have the lowest income tax of any state that charges it. Tennessee, Texas, Indiana, always in the top 5 of states that seem to have good economies, rebound from crises like we're currently seeing. Just how we're coming back from COVID-19 is a testimony to what a good place it is to start with.
I was listening to a podcast from a thought leader, and they had a sort of an imaginary experiment, but they said, imagine a time machine where you went back to 1875 and took somebody from 1875 and moved them to 1950. And then you took someone from 1950 and moved them to 2020. And the person who moved from 1875 to 1950 would actually see a lot more change. From seeing horses down the street to seeing cars driving at what seemed like insane rates. The maximum building would have been 6 or 7 stories, and now they're seeing 110-story skyscrapers and cities with massive populations and trains that run on electricity and amazing vehicles that fly through the air carrying hundreds of people. And that person going from 1875 to 1950 would have been flabbergasted because of what you guys do.